There we go. Good morning,
Ta-da!
everyone. Good morning, everyone. Phillip Aronoff with By the Numbers Bookkeeping and Accounting, but I'm coming to you today in something totally different. I am fortunate enough to be on the board as the vice president for BCC Evolution, and we're coming to you today because we have a couple needs and requests, and we really wanted to come live and tell you about it and talk to you. So first, it is my pleasure, honor, whatever you want to say, to introduce my friend and the executive director and founder of BCC Evolution, Kelli Hansen. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for
You are so welcome. I'm glad we're here this morning and doing this. So Kelli, let's really for people who don't know who we are, what we do, or how we got here, talk about why you started BCC Evolution, what we're doing now, and what we really want to accomplish going forward.
sure. So those of you that don't know me, again, like Philip said, my name is Kelli Hansen. I am the founder of BCC Evolution, and a lot of people, the one question I get is, what in the heck, why BCC Evolution? So the reason is I lost my middle sister, Carrie, to a completed suicide in 2017. So we are coming up on 4 years next month. And I just decided that I couldn't sit around and do nothing. At that time, I was working with another nonprofit that really was focused on the adolescent aspect, really like the choking game and teen risky behavior. And I just felt like, I mean, since my sister was an adult, we really didn't have that space in the adult aspect. So I wanted to do something, and I thought that it would be a great partnership with that nonprofit. It was for some time, but then branched off and no longer have the partnership. So BCC, it stands for Because Carrie Cared, but mainly the big reason why was because I thought about an email and the BCC like line. So when you send an email, you can blind carbon copy people. And that's kind of what I thought about mental health. It's there, but you may not always know that it's there. So, really, my goal is to move those people that are on this BCC line that they feel like they're totally alone and put them to the 2 line. And then evolution, we're just ever evolving. And I'll tell you, in the last year, 2020 as it is, we have found, and Philip is very much aware, but found that we had to evolve significantly going into last year and then going into this year. So that's where the evolution came in. And I have been pushing forward because mental health, I really truly believe, is the cause or the reason why people choose to take their own life. And really, if we can get into that like bottom reason, the underlying reason, and like figure it out and get people educated, man, like how much can we change the world? So, and I always knew I wanted to be in the space of something in the healthcare because my sister, she was a caretaker for a paraplegic, and she also had some mental health challenges. She also had MS, so she was in a lot of pain. And so I get it, but I also want people to know that they're not alone and you have a voice, and we can definitely challenge the what do you want to call it? We can challenge society and bring those people to the forefront. So really, that's why I'm so passionate about being a warrior for mental health.
Well, I love that. It's why I'm here. It's why I'm involved. I love your story. Just a little bit brief about me. I met Kelli through some mutual friends and just started talking with her. But really, even my own story, I struggle with anxiety and depression. And so I'm not shy about it. I talk about it. I don't let it define me. It's just something I have to deal with. And I have ways that I've been able to deal with. Thanks to Kelli, I've been able to meet some great people that are helping me with that as well. So I think, if you're out there and you're struggling with it and you're struggling alone, please reach out to us. We don't want anybody to struggle alone. We want to help them. But let's really talk about why we're here today. We have a couple really important issues. One is an event that we have coming up in February. So let's talk about that. What is that event? What's it all about? How can people RSVP, come, be involved? So go ahead and tell everybody about that, Kelli.
Yeah. So, I mean, just throwing this out there, I remember the first time you ever brought me in and interviewed me, I was like, who is this guy? But he wants to do an interview. Sure, whatever, right?
Right.
And then that's what sparked our friendship, which has turned into this incredible partnership now. So thank you for all that you do, especially on the board. I would not have named Phillip as my executive vice president had I not thought that he was really going to be a person that knew and lived and breathed the mission and the vision. So I thank you for your part in everything that we do. But yes, we are doing our annual gala. So last year we were going to do an ugly sweater and mask party, and unfortunately, due to COVID, like I talked earlier, we had to evolve. It got shut down towards the end of the year, as most everybody, if you live in Colorado, we went from yellow to orange to red status pretty quickly. And red status in Colorado means everything shuts down, which includes events. So we decided to move the event to February 20th, which is our annual gala. So this will be our second year. It is also the anniversary of my sister's death. So I just wanted to, not that I'm, I guess, celebrating her death, but more celebrating her life, right? And wanted to honor that space, and transform what becomes my February I don't even want, right? I want February to just magically go away, but now it really creates a space for something beautiful, which the gala is. So it's going to be a masquerade ball, which I'm very excited. It is also at the Parker Deep Space. It's off of Main Street in Parker. Beautiful kind of underground event space. And we have 10 tickets sold already because we were selling them prior, then we took them off and now they're back. You can go to bccevolution.org and under our events, it is listed. Otherwise, it's also on Eventbrite. That's how we do all of our tickets. And if you can't remember that, you can always go to our Facebook page. You can send an email to support@bccevolution.org. So multiple ways, but what we're really looking for is sponsorship. So we have like table sponsors. So if you are a company and you weren't able to give your company a Christmas party, which pretty much all companies were in that boat. It's a great place to bring your employees and just have a fun time. We're going to have live music. Your ticket includes food and the entertainment, and you can just come hang out to be in a space with people, I think, is what we're really craving right now. And we are following guidelines, so it is required to wear your mask coming into the building. Once you're in the building and seated at your table, you're more than welcome to take it off. We just want to make sure that we don't get it shut down. So do have to follow the policies, but it's just going to be a magical event with lots of incredible people that want to spend this time together. So again, it is February 20th. It is from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Parker Deep Space event. I don't know if it's center, but yeah, go to bccevolution.org and click on our events, and it is there if you want to get more information.
Yeah, and I put the web address in the comments. Kelly doesn't know this, but she's gonna have to help me find some mask for this masquerade because this is not my thing, not my specialty. I have no idea where to find something or do anything like that. But I'm actually very excited about this event. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and we want to fill up the room and have a good time. And we're gonna be doing, I think we may be doing a few little auction items where you can bid for stuff. Unfortunately, normally I would give away like 2, 3, 4 pairs of Avalanche seats because I'm a season ticket holder, but they're not letting people in the building, so can't give those away. Maybe we can give them away for 2021, 2022 season if people want to do that. But yeah, so I'll also be out there looking for people to donate things, maybe some massages, different things like that. Okay, so now here's the really big reason I think why we're really here today.
So let me interject one thing though, because I haven't even told you this, but
Oh,
I know I had some people reach out to me, really, really, really cool. So we are going to be able to do a silent auction, and there is a ton of sports memorabilia talking about Avs that you can purchase, and they're like those super cool plaques, and there's like some signed like hockey sticks, and there's also like music type stuff. So we're gonna have some really cool silent auction items that are already in the works. Plus, I've had a couple donations here and there, but yeah, like Phillip said, totally, if you are a business and you would like to donate your services, we would be more than happy to accept that and would be so grateful. So back to you. Sorry.
yeah, no, and we should reach out to our friends at Achieve that we know that offer services and see who wants to donate.
Yeah.
I think we could get people to participate there. And I will reach out to my contact at the Avalanche and see what I can get from her as well. So that'll be great. So yeah, so now we come to a really big ask, and we are looking for people to be part of this cause. It's for me personally, it's about getting the message out. It's about removing the stigmatism that goes along with mental health. And we need people on our board to be able to really get this to where we want to be. We have myself, we have Kelly, we have 1 or 2 other people, but it's just not enough. So Kelly, I want you to talk about what we need, what you're looking for specifically, because I know you have some specific needs and specific things that you want. So why don't you just talk about that?
Yeah, so we in 2020 we started the year with a full board, but through changes we have lost or eliminated a few people here and there. And so now we are really down to the core of maybe 3 or 4 people, which there is a lot of things that we do and there's a lot of impact that we want to make. But I personally am not, I don't know everything, right? Like none of us know everything. And so it's really great to have this amazing team behind me that are able to say no when I come up with crazy ideas or say yes when I have brilliant ideas. I did BCC Evolution for about 1.5 years by myself, and I came to find out that you can't do that. You can't do everything by yourself. So what we are looking for is a marketing person. We need somebody that is really strong in marketing, that understands social media, that understands the impacts that you can have behind marketing, that truly believes in mental health and how important it is to spread the word. I need somebody that is really independent, that's really strong, that's going to just go do their own thing versus me having to direct them in a way, right? Like still checking in with the board, making sure that they're doing what we need. However, they're going to just run with it because I think that's really important. And then really good on communication as far as written, verbal, so on and so forth. So looking for a strong marketing person. They could potentially take on the role of communication also. So that's kind of a gray area, I guess you could say, but I feel like marketing and communication, maybe they need to be two separate people, or maybe we just need to build a committee under marketing. So if you're not the person that wants to be a lead, you could absolutely be on one of the committees too. The other person we're looking for is an event person. So somebody that loves making events magical and making them so fun and just really good also at organization with the fine details, making sure that all of our events are perfect. So we do at least 4 events per year. That's our goal. So we have our gala, we have the film festival. We are trying to incorporate, which we tried last year, again, got closed down, but doing a concert. And then I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, what's the fourth? I can't remember right now. Yeah. Anyways, so our goal is to have 4 major events throughout the year, fundraising type events. So looking for an event person that can get all the fine details laid out as far as events go. And then the last person that we are looking for is a fundraising lead. So although we all on the board right now are taking part in this, we really need somebody that can lead the charge with fundraising, somebody that can own that piece, right? Because we can't do anything unless we have money. And we figured that out pretty quickly last year with having multiple fundraising opportunities shut down. I mean, we were going to do a partnership with Mark, where we go and work and we earn our money. But unfortunately, with all the Rockies games not having anybody showing up, we lost that opportunity. And I mean, that was going to be a huge chunk of last year. And then having multiple of our volunteer events shut down because we couldn't gather people. And then again, the ugly sweater and ugly mask party being shut down. So just need an event person. Same thing. The main thing is that you really do have to click with our board. We have men, we have women, we have it's multi-racial. Like, I mean, really looking to be very diverse, very inclusive, and wanting to hear all aspects of the world, right? Like, I mean, suicide and mental health, there's no single race out there or gender or person that it doesn't span. So really looking heavily this year to include that diversity and making sure that we get all the voices in there. So if you are interested, again, go to bccevolution.org and fill out, it's under the volunteer tab, but fill out a volunteer questionnaire on there. And what we're going to do this year is we'll have all the board members vote to make sure that you fit, because last year we maybe didn't have the people that really fit right. And the term will be for 2 years. So we'll talk about all the logistics when you want to jump on board. But if it's something, you can reach out to Phillip, you can reach out to me, you can reach out to the Facebook page, you can reach out to bccevolution.org or support at bccevolution.org, and we can get you more information.
Yeah, and here's what I would say about being on a board, because this is the second nonprofit that I've been a part of, and being on a board, if you're an entrepreneur like myself, then being on a board is a great way to get exposure to just other people, many people. In fact, I know someone that just started an event planning business, and I'm going to reach out to her and talk to her and see if she's interested on maybe coming on the board and being involved as another way that she can meet more people. I highly would encourage everybody. I think if you're an entrepreneur, or even if you have a job, I would highly encourage people to get involved with nonprofits. It's the most fulfilling thing that I do. It's why I became an entrepreneur, because it allows me to do this. So yeah, I would love to get this board super strong, 7 or 8 people. We meet, and we're really out there doing great things. Kelly, is there anything else you need to talk about, or anything else we need to know?
No, I mean, I guess the other caveat is you don't necessarily have to have like a personal story, right, to be part of the board. Like Philip said, it can be a lot. Like we meet every other week, so there's just a lot that's going on right now. But then we have our downtime that we don't really like after the events are over, right? That you get that space. But I really need people that are committed, people that want to be here, people that are going to show up every other week, the people that really want to drive our mission and our vision forward. Because, I mean, literally, we could, as a whole board, make a huge impact in the world and potentially change lives and save lives. Like it's not a joke, and it's not something that we don't take seriously, right? Like it's something that we really want to move the needle and make a big, big impact on this life. And I think for me, the biggest thing was I couldn't save my sister's life, right? Like I didn't have the education and the tools and the skills at that time when she was going through this darkest period. And so I have just made it my mission to be that person for those people that feel like they don't have it. So if that resonates with you and that is true in your heart, like we want you on board. And I get so excited bringing on new people just to hear the stories and really work as a team. So if you like team, if you like impact, if you like giving back to your community, then reach out and let's talk. Let's see if it's the right fit for you. And if it's not, that's totally okay too. We can work those details out. So I just appreciate giving me this time and the space to be able to chat. And I went way longer than I thought I would, but I think I do that often. I'm pretty sure Philip would say I do that all the time. So,
Well, let me just say this. So in front of whoever will watch, I love working with you. I love your passion. I love what we're doing here. It is a true honor for me to be on your board. And I'm so excited about where we can take this and how we can really, in my opinion, change the world, right? Because the amount of mental health issues that will be going on now with everything that's gone on in the last year, it's going to get worse before it gets better. And I just feel like being part of the solution is great. And so thank you very much for coming on and doing this, and but allowing me to be a part of your dream and your goal is amazing. And that's why I love being involved with nonprofits, because it always starts with a dream and it always starts with a goal. Sometimes it starts with a really bad thing in your life, sometimes it doesn't, but either way, I just love being a part of it. And thank you for being doing this morning. And if you guys need anything, if you want to be on the board or you want to know more about the event, reach out to myself, reach out to Kelly, and we will get you all the information that you need. So again, Kelly, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for watching and listening. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday and a great weekend. And hopefully we'll be talking to some of you soon.
yeah, thank you.